International rallying cries for justice are getting louder 4 days after a passenger plane was brought down by a missile in Ukraine. The global community is worried about the unexamined crash site, victims unaccounted for, and growing evidence pointing towards Russian rebels. ABC's Timon Bradley has been following the situation from Washington and now has the latest.
Nearly 200 dead bodies from Flight 17 were moved to these refrigerated rail cars after lying out in the sun for 3 days. The pro-Russian rebels controlling the area say they're transporting the bodies to a nearby village for storage. Outrage is growing.
I want to arrange their funeral. I can't. I don't know where they are. I want my children back.
4 days after the tragedy, the crash site and all the evidence still remain unexamined. The international community is pressuring Russian President Vladimir Putin to use his influence with the rebels to get them to cooperate with investigators.
We want to retrieve the bodies. We want to investigate the site, and we want to punish the guilty.
In a statement released today, Putin said everything must be done to ensure the safety of international experts on the scene of the crash site. The U.S., meanwhile, continues building its case against the rebels and Russia. Among the evidence, a missile launch from a rebel-held area detected by U.S. intelligence at the time the Malaysian Airlines flight disappeared from radar. Audio intercepts released by Ukraine of rebel leaders discussing the shoot-down. And a U.S. sighting of a Russian convoy carrying military equipment entering Ukraine last week, including ABC News has learned 3 anti-aircraft missiles brought in before the shoot-down and then quickly rushed back across the border after. The UN Security Council is considering a resolution demanding access to the crash site and a ceasefire around the area. Timon Bradley, ABC News, Washington.